I don't know why it keeps saying that I'm playing all these games when it keeps doing this. Even I told it to change. Weird. Like I've changed it, but for some reason the thing keeps telling me, "No, you're doing this." I'm like, "I'm not doing that." Weird. It keeps telling me, "No." Weird. Even though I save it on YouTube, it doesn't seem to read it. I don't know why. See if that fixes it. Like I said, I'm probably gonna play like 5 o'clock today because I gotta go over to my mom's house around 1 o'clock to go watch the house for a couple hours, and then I come back and cut my dad's hair. I cut my hair too. It's getting long. And Wednesday night I'm probably gonna stay only until 5 as well because I gotta mom with Thanksgiving. Everybody's coming over at 1, so I make sure I get up around 11:30 and head over there around noon. And then Friday I gotta do a bunch of errands. I gotta go pick up stuff and like get all that taken care of. And then I got 3 days. Thursday and Friday paid holidays, which is nice. And I don't have to wait for probation on that. Thank God, at least I was kind of glad that my company's not going to make me have to go through probation until they get my benefits, but I get them immediately. The only thing I don't get is my 401k benefits. I gotta wait on those. I gotta wait till January to sign up for those. Yeah, my next paycheck should be pretty big. And Christmas paycheck will be big too, and New Year's paycheck will be big. We're getting paid. I think 2 days, getting paid 2 days for Thanksgiving, 2 days for Christmas, and I think 2 days for New Year's, I believe. Not 100% sure on that. I'll take free money for not working. That sounds good. Well, I think it's gonna suck is when we go back to work on Monday. It's gonna be busy. I just know it is because we're gonna have all that work piled up. Have to possibly work overtime. So I'm gonna have to work an extra hour each day. Free gems. It's the bear giving me these. Redeemed so many damn codes. I have so many codes on this account. Codes. Free is always.
Bombs so heavy.
Okay. Gonna do the dailies. I'm not gonna bother with the Terror Wolf, and that's it. These two don't need to be done. There's no reason for it. It's a waste of time. Cap out. BP. And by Friday, I should be completely capped out. Okay. I said I'll probably play till maybe 5 tonight, and that's it. I gotta get up in 7 hours. I had a Friday, like I said, I had to run a bunch of errands. I gotta pick up a bunch of stuff from various stores. Let's still get more sushi. The sushi's awesome. I found that what's up, hey Ragu, how you doing?
La la la.
Oh no. Another day off work. Just waiting for my last day tomorrow, and I can get 3-day weekend. And Thanksgiving. It's 3 days off. We can just be relaxing.
Ah, la la la. Da da da. Bubba, get them. Yeah, go. Jumpy, jumpy, go. That really hurt. Jumpy, jumpy, go. Can't handle the drink. Get them! Nice and spicy. Get them! Come on, we can do it! Go, Rubber, go! Yeah! Right, man! Nice and spicy. Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Nah, not Thursday. I can't. I gotta be with family, dude. I mean, we're not gonna stay out late. I think we'll probably be done by 6 o'clock. So I'll probably jump on around 8. Be a normal, usual stream, you know, 8 to 4, and then do the same thing. Do the same thing Saturday. Be normal 8-hour streams. And I'm gonna do the same thing until 7. I'm gonna play Bloodstain and Total Spell Bubble. That's gonna be the drill. That's all. Nothing really much else. We're like family. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, nice to see people, friends, stuff for Thanksgiving. Well, you know what I mean, immediate family. I mean, it's not even gonna be that many people, though. Like my mom's gonna keep it very minimal. It says it's gonna be like maybe 8 people gonna show up. That's it. It's gonna be really, really small amount of people. We don't want a lot of people there. And I don't blame her. I don't want to. It's always the last Thursday of the month. Always that. It's tradition. Pretty sure it's always last Thursday of the month. I think that's how it always goes. Last Thursday of November. So the date can change, I believe. It's all, but it can be on either 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, but it's always Thursday. What's up, HC? How you doing? Yeah, not much else. I'm gonna say the same old shit. Just wanna enjoy my 3-day weekend. Christmas, I'm gonna be Christmas and New Year's is also gonna be 3-day weekends, which is nice. We paid for those days too. Before the that too, just to work 2 short weeks. And then I think we're gonna get really busy at that point. Probably when it's about for the game. Oh, it's oh. Oh, it's good, but I've never done that. Oh, this is a thing. That was
Nowhere to hide. I'll be fine.
I never did that before. That was kind of neat.
Come on, we can do it!
Didn't know that was an actual thing. You actually sabotage it. That was always protect. Now it's it's the hilichurls. So I was like, oh, okay, you gotta destroy theirs.
I'll be fine.
About to hit rank 40, 47 pretty soon. Real close. Real close.
Add Ast.
1400
Add
away.
Add Astra.
Done. And these two alone, like I said, I don't really need to do any of this shit. The only reason why I do it because I want my weeklies. I do this on Friday or Saturday. Probably. Because I think enough resin to get the last bit of the last two things. With by tomorrow, I'll do half of the one event. Half of one event on one side and half of the event on the other, and I should get everything. and be done with the event. I don't have to do it anymore. Oh, we're getting close to done. It's 2 more days. Today and tomorrow will be the last day for it. I don't have to do it anymore. I can worry enough. I can focus on other things. Working on talent books and getting weapons leveled and shit like that.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Brace yourselves. With swords from shadow.
This is gonna hurt.
Brace yourselves.
Bring it on.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. No time to lose.
Nowhere to hide.
Can't run from death.
Think you can get away? Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
My duty.
Don't blink.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Time for takeoff.
I usually get kicked from the team. I never have good connections with anybody on this game. I don't. I'm pretty sure that's why everybody kicks me. Because they're like, "Oh, you're so laggy." I'm like, well, probably people I'm playing with are halfway across the world, so I know that doesn't help. It's like JP UK primetime, I think, or some shit. JP primetime is morning, I think. UK primetime is now. Yeah, I have terrible connections with people in this game. Like anybody I play with overseas, fucking awful connection. It's just terrible latency. Like I don't like playing with people overseas just because it's usually always bad. Three? Yeah, it's like I always get red bars. I'm sure I'm red to them. I'm just teleporting everywhere on their screen, not doing anything probably on their screen.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. With sword and step down. Be paid. La la la. Nowhere to hide. To the tape.
Wow.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
I'm not even reading my damage. I'm doing no damage. It's lagging so bad. But look at me. Look, we're doing no damage.
Incoming. To the tape. Sword comes down. Speed of light.
Where the fuck is the mouth? Can't even see anything, dude. It's so bad. Mob just disappears whenever, and I'm just like hitting nothing, doing no damage. Oh, God, it's such shit. Yeah, this isn't online only game, but this would, I would stop playing.
Don't be paid! With swords of shadow.
Sacred moon, what you deserve.
With swords from shadow. To the tape. Don't blink. Be paid! Don't blink. Wait, you're going to pick me? Oh my gosh! Dumpy Dumpty.
Hitting me, I already know what to
Nowhere to hide.
Don't play with me.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Alright, Foxton. See you later, dude. Take care. Thanks for the host, bro. Appreciate it. No problem. I'm only gonna be on it until 5 or 4 tonight because I gotta get up early tomorrow. I gotta go watch my mom's house. And I gotta help my dad. We'll see how far I go tonight. Like I said, more than likely no later than 5. I'll at least get 7 hours sleep. I'm just doing this shitty online event because, you know, shitty connection.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. With swords from shadow. Keep pace. Into the fire. To the tape.
There's no end to this job.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. There you are, eavesdropper. Sheet of tape. Over here. Into the fire. Nowhere to hide.
If I need 150 roughly, yeah, that'd be 3 runs. Plus the 50 I'm gonna earn now, 58. I need 3 runs tomorrow, and this will be done. Three runs of this, and then I need 4 or 5 runs of this. 5 runs. I'm gonna finish it up. Might as well. 5 runs of this. And then I'll be done. So yeah, it works out. 3 and 5. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be able to get everything done for both of them.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
It'll be 8 minutes, so I guess I'll do the Hilichurl right now. Then I can do the last one and then my artifact run. Like I said, I'll probably stop around 4. Pretty sure I only just stay till 5. No reason to. 4 should be enough time. Well, I'll probably go to bed in like an hour and a half. I'll do the same thing tomorrow too. Because like I said, I gotta get up early tomorrow on top. Tonight I gotta get up at 12, and then tomorrow I gotta get up at like 11:30. So definitely want to make sure I'm in bed by like 4:30. Get enough sleep. I gotta help my mom for Thanksgiving. I have to go run some errands, pick up stuff like ice and drinks or anything like that. Set up the tables. Easy stuff, nothing hard. She does most of the cooking. I just take care of the labor stuff. Yeah, like I said, well, they should be done with Thanksgiving probably by 5, 6. We're not gonna. It's gonna be an early Thanksgiving dinner, so we'll probably be out by 5 o'clock. How it is usually. Usually we don't stay that long. But that's super good. This Black Friday, man, been really shitty for computer deals. Just crap. I think it's the only good computer deals right now. It's literally just RAM and solid state drives. That's no processor deal. There's no video card deals. It's pretty bad. Like, I was hoping to score a nice video card deal, but nope. Nothing. Jack shit. Kind of disappointing. Yeah. I ordered all my stuff online. I bought a lot of stuff at Target, Best Buy, and my job. I'm getting a bunch of free stuff because of, I work for a video game company, so get basically all the titles for free. I asked them, can I get like all the available titles for free? Like, yeah, one of each. But cool, I'm gonna go through the catalog and see which ones I want. I want this one, I want this one. Like, basically just gonna put in a big order. say, okay, I want all 15 of these games for free, and then just they'll mail them to me. One thing I like about working for a video game company, you get free games. Any title that comes out that's made by the company, you get for free, which is really nice. Saves me a lot of money having to buy games. And then the other ones I don't want, I just give them away as gifts to my friends and stuff. Like, here, you want this game? You can have it. I don't want it. You know, so it's a nice little perk. You know, get like a couple $100, $200-300 worth of free games. You know, I'm only going to keep the ones I actually want to collect or care about. The other ones I don't care. But, I mean, if they're offering, I might as well take it. Just like I said, I'll just give it away as Christmas presents or something. Yeah, it's gonna suck. Well, I mean, not only that, they don't want a lot of people, you know, crowding around, which I know that's bothering a lot of people, and I'm like, well, we wouldn't be in this problem if people just listen and stop being so selfish. You know, they just, you know, it's like, hey, you know, we could stop the spread of this virus if you stop fucking, you know, trying to be all preachy, like you're getting all your, you know, my freedom is being taken away because they're making me wear masks, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sick of that shit. Like, just wear the goddamn mask. It's not gonna kill you. Like, Jesus, man. It's like, it's not all about you. People don't understand that at all. They're like, well, I don't care about anybody else. You know, I care about me. You know, I'm like, well, that's why. Exactly. You only care about you. You don't care about anybody else but you. It's majority of Americans, sadly. Probably at least half the Americans in this country think that way. They don't give a shit about anybody else. Oh, I'm pretty sure there are vindictive people. You know, or some of them, you know, I think a good majority of them, you know, when they get it, they start to realize it's not a joke. Right? And especially the people that have, you know, that lived through it and almost died from it, you know, those people will be like, oh my god, you know, they have a complete change of heart because they're like, I don't want anybody to go through this. And, you know, it's like, hey, teaches some people empathy. Because, you know, imagine if that was somebody else, you know, and you know the kind of pain you went through. It's like, yeah, it's not fun. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, even if it's somebody I didn't like. And there's a lot of people I don't like. I just, you know, the way I see it is, like, if I don't like somebody, I just leave them alone. You know, it's like that old saying, you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Like, yeah, you know, there's a lot of people I don't like in this world. No, but it's just leave them alone. You know, just don't be around them. You gotta push them away from you. All they do is make you miserable. So just, you know, just out of sight, out of mind. There's always going to be someone that doesn't like you just because of the way you look, the way you think. You know, there's people that don't, like one of my friends' friends doesn't like me because he just doesn't like the way I think. He thinks I'm an idiot. And I was like, you know what? That's fine. If he thinks I'm an idiot, he thinks I'm an idiot. Like, okay, fine. I have nothing to prove to him. I don't wish him any harm. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't need to talk to you. I don't want to be around you. We're never going to get along. So, it's just, just live and let live. No, it's just a conflict of interest. Like, obviously, he doesn't like the way I believe in certain things. I mean, one of my friends, for example, he's a diehard Trump supporter. I mean, I don't like him for that reason. He knows I don't. But at the same time, I'm not going to stop being friends with him because he's a Trump supporter. But he loves Trump. He thinks Trump's the best thing that's ever happened in the world, and he's a diehard Christian. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, man, I mean, in my mind, I think, man, you're a fucking idiot. it's in the back of my mind, and I admit it. Like, you're a fucking idiot that you think that he's the best thing that's ever happened to this world as a president. I'm like, you're fucking stupid. You know, but I don't say that. You know, I'm just like, you know, it's your belief, man. Do what you gotta do, because, you know, no comment. Basically, I just don't bring it up, because I know it'll spark heated debate. There's some things, you know, it's like, yeah, politics can definitely turn friends into enemies. And I know I can make some serious enemies with some of my friends because of that. It would get pretty ugly. So it's just like one of those things, like, I better not say anything, because if I do, I'm going to open up a can of worms. Better just not say anything. Not just goofy, just they get either really passionate or they get really aggressive. Or sometimes they're crazy. Some people are crazy, man. They're fucking insane over that shit. Holy crap. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of religious nuts. Not. When you get those, like, overboard, diehard Christians or Catholics that just fucking, like, holy shit. They just, some of them are just, they're crazy. Like, it's scary how crazy they are. Like, dude, like, you're scaring me. Like, how fucking insane you sound. You sound like you'll fucking kill somebody. You justify it. Like, that's not, you know, I take that really, like, just, I tread with caution with people like that. Cause it's like, oh yeah, I don't think we should be friends, or I don't think we should talk. Like, it's just one of those things I don't want to be around you. Cause you just, again, it's just, you're creepy. Some people like that are just diehard Christian nuts that are just, holy crap. They say some of the shit they say. You know, like, a lot of them, sadly, are Trump supporters, and that's even, makes it even worse for me. Like, they tell me, I'll die for Donald Trump, I'll kill for Donald Trump. Like, oh god, I'm just like, you know, I just look at them like, you need to have something examined with your head, because you're literally, like, delusional. Like, seriously, like, you need help. Like, you seriously need fucking help. Because you sound like you are borderline insanity. But yeah, it's just best not to bring it up. It's just, I mean, I can talk about politics, you know, but I'll be mature about it. I mean, I try to listen to their side. I don't want to make it seem like I'm right and everybody else is wrong, because that's not right either. Because you should try to keep an open mind and understand why other people think the way they do. Mature people will do that. I mean, but there's a lot of people that just don't do that. They refuse to hear the other side. They don't want to hear the other side. They're like, oh, I don't believe in the other side. The other side doesn't exist. You know, I won't talk to those heathens or whatever. I'm like, it's nice. I get conflicted with, you know, my beliefs, and of course trying to be open-minded to understand others. Hard. It really is. It's really hard. I also can see why they think the way they do. I can see the reason why. I mean, I understand a lot of, like, people on the left, the right, because they hate the right because of the way the system's always been in favor of the right. You know, it's like, oh, this democratic system, and, you know, the Republican Party, Democrats, you know, have always been in control, you know, and like, it never changes. And I agree, you know, some of the shit they do is fucked up. I agree. I'm not sitting there and telling them that they're innocent. They're not. But I think the other side too is just, my God, like, just as bad, if worse, in my opinion. Some of the shit they do, it's like, fuck, man, they don't give a shit. They're like so dishonest. Like, they'll do anything to win. Like, they don't care how cutthroat it is. You can legally get away with it, they'll do it. I'm like, man, there's like no ethics at all. There's no borderline to how far these people will go to fuck somebody over just to get their way. And I'm just like, nah, I won't do that. I'm not gonna tread on somebody else's foot just to get ahead in life. I just can't. I feel bad doing that because I just feel terrible. Like I was like, wow, you literally sunk to a new low when you do shit like that. And you just be like, you know what, fuck everybody else. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I don't care who gets hurt because of it. It's like there's a lot of people in business that are like that, and those are the people that are the most successful because they don't care. They don't care. They will do whatever it takes to be at the top. Stay on top of the food chain. As long as it's legal, well, even if it's illegal, sometimes they'll do it. No, my cabbage. Come back, cabbage. Where'd you go? I don't know where my cabbage went. Let's just... Yeah, there's some people that just radical ideas, like they really believe that, you know, the world is a bad place because of certain race of people. Like, oh yeah, you know, the world, if you got rid of this race, you know, the world would be a better place. I'm like, oh my god, like just extremist bullshit. Like, what are you talking about? Holy crap, that's not American at all. That's very anti-American. You sound like the Nazis. Nazi mentality. That's elitism. That's narcissism. Narcissism. White, you know, you get that, you know, white supremacist bullshit. But, you know, I'm German too. You know, I'm actually half German. You know, so God, I can't stand Nazis. I think Nazis are like some of the scum of the earth because they literally believe that they're the chosen race, like they're the perfect race. They believe every other race should perish, and only they should exist. I'm like, that's just, my God. I don't know how you can think that way and act like that's normal. That's acceptable. That is not acceptable. The fact that our country like has people like, especially our president, who is in full support of that, you know, doesn't like, oh yeah, white supremacists are good people. I'm like, no, they're not. They're everything that stand against this country. It's old America thinking, man. That's back in the day, back in the slavery days. That's what they want. Those old people, they want the 30s back. They want slavery. Because that to them was real America. And I'm just thinking to myself, wow, that's just sad. Like, that's just sad that bigotry way of thinking is like so prominent in white culture. Just, my God, like, let it go. Like, that was then, this is now, it's different now. We want to get away from that. It's making us, you know, it's making us regress as a society. We'll hold on to that hate. Destroying us. The only reason why hate exists because it's taught. The kids aren't born to be racist or born to have racial, supremacist ideas. Because, you know, their parents teach them. Parents teach them to hate. They teach them the bigotry. They teach them that that's normal, that's acceptable to think that other colors of people are inferior to you. And that you should give them hell because they exist. It's like that one white kid, I forgot his name, the one that had that AK-47, he killed 2 protesters, and the mom is pissed off because people are judging him. I'm like, what the fuck? Calling him a racist. I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, you're saying your son is the victim of a crime he committed. He killed 2 fucking, I think, black protesters in cold blood, and you have the audacity to say that he's the victim? Like, fuck you. You are like, that's like Nazi way of thinking. That's like white supremacist way of thinking. You know, playing the victim like that. I'm like, my God, like, are you insane? Like, seriously, I'd say lock that mom up. That mom needs help. She's crazy. Like, wow, I can see where the kid learned it from. You. That's the sad part. We have people in society like that think that way. I mean, that's so pathetic. It's sad. Yeah, whatever his name, Kyle, I forgot his name. Yeah, that dude. Like, I'm sorry, but I have no remorse for him. He killed 2 people, knowing what he did. No sympathy, no empathy, no nothing. And acted like he was doing the right thing. I'm like, wow, there's something wrong with your kid. Your kid is brainwashed. Your kid needs help. But it's just, like I said, the mom needs help too, because the mom, look at how she's acting. She really believes that, you know, her son's a victim, and that like, her son's the one that was, you know, going through trials and tribulations. The people that died, it was like, no, he was doing the right thing. He was standing up for his freedom. I'm like, yeah, I didn't think that gives you the right to kill people. I don't think that's very American. But, you know, white supremacists, they justify their actions, you know, and they're like, oh yeah, what we did was the right thing. Yeah, we're doing God's work. I hate when they use that as a scapegoat. When people say that shit, God, I hate that. That to me is like, cut the crap. Stop acting like God told you to do it. Like, Jesus, God. Yeah, sorry, the minute you say shit like that and you do things like that, I question your religion heavily. Really do. Because even I think most normal people know that you can just ask them a simple question. Is killing wrong? Majority of normal people would say, yes, it is wrong. If they say there's nothing wrong with that, like there's literally to say, oh yeah, I'm just killing people, whatever, I don't care. Those people, there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with them. I think some of the most dangerous people in this world are people that lack empathy and sympathy. They are like apathetic. Those people are the most dangerous because they don't care. They have no feelings. Those people are like, you could turn into like killing machines because because the human emotion is irrelevant to them. That does not influence their judgment at all. They're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that just because. You know, no sad, no happy, nothing. It's just, no, they just do what they do because they do it. No, yeah, if somebody's trying to, if it's self-defense, I understand, that's one thing. You know, if self-defense is fine. If someone's trying to kill you and you're lit at the same fucking time, I mean, here's the thing. Why would you be carrying an AK-47 around? I don't understand why you would be carrying such a heavy firearm. Really? 2, why would you be at that protest? Wouldn't you want to be away from it? Like, let's say I saw people around, my neighborhood that were protesting, and they all had, you know, guns and shit. And let's just say that. And, you know, I wouldn't go and engage. I would fucking get away. I would be staying far away from them. I would not want to get into that scuffle. Prove myself a hero, saying like, oh, I'm gonna fight them off. Like, hell no. Because obviously you're just asking for trouble. And then also you're gonna instigate trouble because you're there with a firearm. That doesn't show peacefulness. That shows you're ready to fight. You're ready to start a war. You're just as bad as the people having guns. So you demonstrating back, I don't think is a good idea. I don't think that's very smart. I would avoid confrontation. I mean, the only way I would ever, you know, shoot somebody is if I have no choice. If it is literally where they were coming into my house and trying to kill me, then I'd be like, okay, I have no choice. I have to use self-defense. You know, I'm not going to let them kill me, of course. I mean, that's... If they call me a murderer because I'm trying to protect my family and protect me, then no, bullshit. I was protecting others. You know, dangerous people. But if I'm literally just going around killing, like, protesters or killing people, you know, looking to kill people, then yeah, I'm sorry. You don't have a case. Yeah, wasn't it that kid that got food offered? Yeah, like the cops were like feeling bad for him, so they like fed him and shit. Took him to like Burger King or some shit. I'm like, what? I mean, I obviously don't. I wasn't there, so I'll never know the full story. I'm just basing it on what I've heard. But yeah, it's just like they treated that kid like he was the complete victim. But I was just like, doesn't sound like it from what I'm hearing. Oh, of course. Oh, dude, you don't think... Yeah, don't kid about that shit, dude. Don't kid about that shit. Like, seriously, you bringing a gun and shooting Americans up does not make you a hero. It does not make you a hero. Sorry, that just doesn't make you a hero. Like I said, you're just as bad as they are. Because you're doing the same thing that you're fighting against. It's like, hey, they're killing people. You're killing people. That doesn't make it justified. Again, protecting others is one thing. Let's say he was protecting a group of people because these people were going to kill these people and, you know, he came and saved them. You know, that's different. But if it's just literally, oh, I see these guys with firearms. I'm going to go run and charge and bring my gun and start shooting the whole place up. That doesn't make you a hero. Because, in a sense, you're instigating it. Yeah, I just don't want to. I'm not... Yeah, it's a tough thing, you know. I obviously want to do the right thing, and I really don't want to resort to weapons. I don't want to kill anybody. I mean, I'll hurt somebody. If I gotta punch somebody or kick somebody down or something like that to get someone off somebody, I'll do it. But, I mean, killing somebody is like... It's hard, man. I feel so much guilt. Even if it's somebody I didn't like or somebody that deserved it. I cannot do it. Just because it's just, oh my god, it's just... It's not something I hope I ever have to do. Because I'd probably go crazy if I did it. Just because you know what the sad part is? And this is the sad part. Once you've killed, doing it again is easy. Because you know what it feels like. That part of that initial shock is out of your system. So when you do it again, and you keep doing it, you start becoming numb to it. And you just stop caring. in a sense. You literally like that's how people like in war how they become killing machines because they're so dulled by it they just don't fucking care. They're like, I killed somebody, whatever. I don't value human life because business as usual. Like, oh man, I can't do that. I'm sorry, I just can't. I couldn't live with that guilty conscience. I don't care how much money I paid. I don't care how much I could benefit from it. I just couldn't do it. But I would, fighting in a war, I'd feel so bad because it's like, even though, I'm fighting for my country, God, I'm shedding innocent blood. Or, sometimes these people there, I understand, we don't understand their side of the story, we just see, oh, everybody else is the enemy, so you know, we kind of lack empathy for the other side, so we just, that's why I think a lot of people, when they go through war, they come out different people. They're not the same. What do they call it? What do they call that when people like go through war and they get like I don't know. It's called like what's that term they use with people that are just like they get triggered by war or something like that. They start to get they go crazy from it. What do they call that? There's a term. There's a term for that. These people have been desensitized by war. Yeah, PTSD. Thank you. Yeah, PTSD is scary. Oh man, you get like war veterans that have it. It's just like that's a scary thing, man. I'm glad I never had to go to war because, like I said, I know it would change me. I'd be afraid because I'd be afraid of would I be that person to become apathetic where I just wouldn't care. That's the scary part is you don't know what someone's capable of because you obviously have a conscience because you don't want to do it and that's what keeps you in check where it's like you don't want to do it but then when you're forced to do it and you keep doing it and then you start to kind of justify doing it and then your perception changes and then you realize that oh you are apathetic you really don't care and then you just start becoming one of those people and it's like wow remember somebody that didn't care, before they cared, and now they don't care.
You always have to seize
because
the
now they've done the
while
deed,
it's
they've desensitized themselves, now they're just, oh man, now their perspective is completely different. Because they got a taste of it. And some people end up liking it, where they get a high on it. Like, ooh, they like the power. They like the power trip from it. Because they feel that they're, superior to the other person, like, oh, I can take somebody's life and I have the power of a god in my hand. I'm just like, oh man, I don't want that. It's just something I just know. I just don't want that. I don't want it. I just don't want it. It is. What's up, Deeves? How you doing? No, English, man. English stream. Yeah, I just hope I have to never go through that. I don't think I have the heart for it. That's all. It would crush me. Like I said, I think I'd break down. I'd have a nervous breakdown. And I just couldn't deal with it. The guilt would kill me. And there's some people that, commit murder and they end up committing suicide because they can't take it. There's those people too. They just can't deal with reality. I hate to be in just the situation of doing that. Like, let's absolutely need to, Obviously, like, let's say my mom was gonna die. If I could do something, that's something different. Even then, I wouldn't, I would, let's say I had a gun and there was a guy robbing my house trying to kill my mom. I shoot him in non-vital areas just to incapacitate him. And just basically make it where he could, I try my best not to kill him because I don't believe that he needs to die. But there's some people that just, they don't care. It's like, I'm just going to kill him. I'm going to shoot him in the head, and I don't care. It's like, no, I would try my best not to kill the person because it's just, I don't think that justifies it. Obviously, if there's no, I don't have time to make a decision where it's like, look, you better shoot him here or he's going to kill your mom. It's like, okay, well, Again, I would try to avoid it if possible, but if push came to shove where I needed to do it, I would do it because I had no option. Yeah, I hope we don't have another world war. Oh my god, such stupid shit. We really are fighting over really stupid shit. This world has got so much hate. Yeah, I don't own a firearm. I don't own a weapon. I don't believe it. I don't want to own a firearm. I don't want to own a weapon. I just don't feel that I need to do that. I'm a big guy too, so I can use my girth to protect myself. But yeah, I try my best to avoid. I'm not the type of guy that looks for trouble. So I try to stay away from trouble as much as possible. I don't like confrontation. Because it's more of a, I'm scared of myself. Because again, I don't know, especially you don't know what you're capable of. And that's so scary. What if I'm efficient at hurting people? Let's just say, well, you're good at it. Like, you know what? I just try to avoid it. I'm one of those, I'm kind of like, like a martial artist. Like, you see how they think, like they're very, they live in peace and just protecting others, like they only use violence. Unless absolutely necessary. I respect that. It takes a lot of... So, they still show empathy. Empathy is, I think, important. I mean, a lot of people just don't have empathy. They don't. There's a lot of unempathetic people. They just don't care. They're, like, incapable of love. Because they don't, all they know... A lot of them, sometimes all they know is heat.
Nowhere to hide. Adventure time. Adventure time. Nowhere to hide. With swords and shadows. Got lucky that time. Everybody stand back. Cut to the chase. Everybody stand with swords and shadows. Speed of light. With swords and shadows.
I'm not sure.
Right idea. Wrong time.
Probably. I really don't know. I'm not big on law and stuff. I don't know a lot about it.
Got lucky that time.
So, party's like level 80, I think. I'm like, way higher.
Go ahead! Cut to the chase! Keep up!
Retribution!
Out of the way! Got lucky that time.
Midnight Phantasm.
Couldn't break the curse.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said. Oh yeah, they're trying to kill if they have to. I just try to avoid it as much as possible. You know? I just don't think it should always be the go-to answer for everything. Like, oh, if somebody doesn't agree with you or starts to always shoot them. I'm like, always kill them. Like, that's not the answer. Like, that's not how you think. That to me is when you start justifying killing, like it's just the answer for everything. Like, and it's okay to do it. I'm sorry, but I question you as a person because I think you lack empathy. You just don't care. So, but some people, they will tell you with a straight face, like, they're like, oh yeah, they'll kill somebody and they don't care. They really don't care. Like, to them, they'll just move on next day. It's like business as usual. Like, it's what I do for a living, you know, whatever. That's like, man, if that's not desensitized, I don't know what is. Honestly, how many people here could honestly say they would do something like that and be okay with it? It's like, and then they justify like, oh well, I gotta survive, you know. So they see it as strength. Like I know, you ever see like like drill sergeants and shit, how like disciplined they are. They're like they have that archetype where they're just they're cold-blooded murderers. They just don't care. Like, oh, if you don't listen to the program, like you're an enemy of the people. We will kill you. It's like the way they talk, and it's like, wow, it takes that kind of person, like just literally just doesn't give a fuck. And then you honestly wonder, is like, do you really think these people are normal? Like, would you trust this kind of person with your life? I don't know. It's hard to say that. I mean, somebody can just, this person can go, crazy, and he's just a killing machine. He's trained to kill. So I don't know. I think there's a line where you cross, and that's just a line. It's a line I don't want to cross. I just never want to cross it. Again, it's too much power. I'm not a power person, so I don't like power. I really don't like power. Power to me is I respect power, but I don't want it. I don't think I don't want to be in like charge of that much power. I'd be too scared because it's just again it terrifies me. And then they say that, and then I hear, well, those are some of the best people to have power because they respect it. They realize that it's the people that have no respect for it, that don't care, that want power. Those kind of people you don't want to give power because they'll do whatever it takes to get power. Whereas the people that it's like a king, a king that has empathy, love, and compassion, and wants to do for others, usually make a good leader because their heart's in the right place. But then you get somebody that's just a mad, he's just a fanatic that just wants power. Those people are like some of the worst leaders because they'll do whatever it takes to get the power, regardless of who gets hurt. As long as they get the goal, they can care less about how it's achieved. So I need 136 more. I think. Yeah, 136, so I need 126, so that would be 3 runs. 3 runs, and then I'm good. 3 runs of this, and then 5 runs of this, and I'll be done. Oh yeah, I know. I mean, I understand. It makes you, I try to make. Yeah, they do break you down. They break your spirit. They basically deconstruct you and make you and form you into that soldier. That's you come out a completely different person. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. I've seen it both ways. Sometimes, it teaches you good character, teaches you to have good confidence in yourself. Man, I like the good things that come out of it, but the bad things that come out of it, which come with it, you get those people again, where they learn to be unapathetic. They learn to be apathetic. They learn to be, are power hungry. They realize that, oh yeah, it's like you get those people that are like, I believe in myself. I can achieve anything, and they take it to that level where it's just like, oh, okay, dude, you need to calm down. You're getting a little scary with that. And you get those people that they want it all. I don't, they don't give a fuck anymore. It's all about them. But also at the same time, they would talk that. To say, hey, aim for the skies. Sky's the limit. You take the world, it's yours. Do whatever you want to do, and then they take it to the extreme. Those people's ambitions is planted in their head, and they just, take it too far. Yeah, and I just think there's a degree where it can be scary. That's all. I'm all for self-improvement. Please believe me, I'm not against that at all. Self-improvement's always aim to be better if you can. But I think you get to a point where it just it gets a little too much. It's like people that in business, like I'm sure you guys see it all the time. Somebody will throw somebody under the bus to get ahead in life. Just because in their mind, they're like, well, like you get the people that say, oh, it's nothing personal, it's just business. Like, oh my God, I hate that. I hate that so much when people fucking throw that phrase around. It makes me so mad. I think, like, that's so unapathetic when you say that to somebody. Oh, it's nothing personal, it's just business. As they're literally fucking you over to get ahead in life. Like, let's say they rat you out of a job to take your position. They purposely bring you harm just to get ahead. And then they say, well, it's nothing personal, it's just business. And it's like, I'm sorry, but man, when you start doing tactics like that to get ahead in life and you're literally just tearing people down to do it, man, I'm sorry, but that's wrong, man. But there's some people that'll do it. Don't care. Just don't care. And there's people like that, climb the top of the ladder that way, just by fucking other people over, because, they lack empathy. They don't care. They don't care about anybody but themselves. A lot of times I don't respect corporate bigwigs, and I don't respect people in power, because a lot of them don't care. They really don't care. They don't care about anybody but themselves. They're so rich, they're so powerful. Everything they could possibly want in this world, and it's never enough for these people. Like, you're so blinded by greed, power. It's just, they want more. They just can't help themselves. See, I'm the type of guy that, if I had a chance for power, All it took was me. Let's just say, for example, you went to me and said, I'll give you $1 million if you cause that person over there to lose his job. No consequence, no nothing. All you gotta do is just fuck that guy over. Lose his job, and I'll pay you $1 million. How many people in this world would do it? Bet you a good handful would. Because they wouldn't care. Oh, it's just one person. They don't give a shit. Well, you know, no, it's about me. You know, I don't care about anybody else. You know, I couldn't do it. Knowing that, just would feel god awful. Knowing that, it's like, but it's $1 million. You know, he'll get over it. And I'm like, oh my god. It's just like, don't you see that's wrong? Like, but some people look at you like, what's the big deal? They look at you like you're crazy because you did something like that. What's the big deal? I don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of it. And it's like, wow, when you have that way of thinking, I mean, it's like, no, I can't do it. I would never step on somebody's toes to get ahead in life. I just can't do it. I mean, working to improve yourselves, and you know, let's say there's a position open at your job, and you just whoever works the strongest, you know, that's fine. Whoever gets it, best man wins. That's fine. There should be no, you know, you're not stepping on toes when you do that. But when you're literally costing somebody their job just so you can put yourself ahead, basically causing that person to be in, you know, financial anguish because you were being greedy. It's like, oh, they're making, you know, I'll double your salary if you get Joe over there fired. Give you his job, and I'll pay you double. You know, there's a lot of people like, oh, sure, no problem, they'll do it in a heartbeat. They'd say, you know, they'll backstab you, make it seem like they're your friend, and then then when the other person finds out you got me fired, what did you do? It's like, nothing personal, it's just business. I look out for myself, man. Like, you get people that say like that, and like, if somebody did that to me, I'd be hurt. I'd be like, I'd probably be really angry. Really, really angry. I'd be fucking red. But at the same time, you know what, I would tell me that I want to be in a place like this. If this is what it takes to be successful, if I literally have to be cutthroat with everybody, I would just leave. They'd be like, you know, I don't want to breathe success that way. I'd just leave. I know that sounds weird. Some people won't do that. Cause like, why would you just... You're losing everything just based on a stupid principle. You can just walk out. And people look at you like, you're a fool. Like, why would you do something like that? I guess it's different for everybody. I guess that's the difference between having a heart and not having one. It's a touchy subject. Very touchy subject, very sensitive. Alright, sucks. Sucky. No, and I know I learned my empathy from my mom. My mom always taught me empathy. Mom was a very loving person. Definitely I learned that side from her. My mom mostly raised me, so she was always
Another test subject.
never,
That tingle?
you know, believe in hurting people. She just does her own thing, you know, she minds her own business. So others when they need help, she never, like I said, just, you know, teaches, you know, she never taught me bad values, she always taught me good values. Can definitely thank my mom for that one. Taught me to love. know they tend to think that women are like more like that, and men are more the macho type. The men are strength, macho, being in charge, being, that's, it's a stereotype. And if you show kindness and love and affection, you're weak. That shows weakness. No, I don't. Which I don't. I don't think that's true at all. I don't think love is weakness.
Nice and spicy. Sheet of tape. Yeah. Let's dance. Go, Barbara, go. Yeah.
I love you. Yeah, don't lose love. Love is a gift. I think that's definitely something we lack in this world. We lack love. Like, definitely more hate than love in this world. Lots of hate. A lot of hate in this world. That's sad. Too much hate. It can blind you. Yeah, but we've been all there. We go to their families, like that racism, sexism.
Race you.
Obviously, being Hispanic, my household, very like my grandma was pretty racist. She didn't like black people. She didn't like Asian people. She used to say, "Don't you ever bring home an Asian or a black woman to my household." She
Race
would,
you.
be like, oh, you don't date one of them. You date Mexican or white. That's the only thing that's acceptable. Deal with that shit. It's just like, it makes you feel uncomfortable because it's like, oh man. It doesn't matter what color my girlfriend is. We went gay. Back then, that was normal,
Nowhere to hide.
My mom was never like that. My mom never would judge me what race I date. Never do that. She always welcomed everybody with open arms. My grandma, she was hospitable if you were white or Mexican. Not hospitable if you were black or Asian. It's unfortunate, the bigotry that people have when they grow up. Again, it's learned behavior. They learn to hate. And I would never teach my kid to be racist against somebody because of the color of their skin. But at the same time, I'm sure they learn it from school. Yeah, man, I was in school, it was always racist shit. people harassing me because I was Mexican. People try to start fights with me just because, because I went to all Mexican school, and the black people were always getting into it with the Mexicans. So, there's times I would literally get harassed by, black people, and I'm like, really, you're gonna harass me? I'm just a nice kid. I'm like not looking for trouble with it. Just you see color of skin, they're gonna come after you. And it's like, oh, he's this race. He's a problem. You gotta fucking start shit with him just because. And they obviously do it to the people that are usually more, like they wouldn't start trouble because those people are easy targets. It's easy to impose their influence on. I can push this guy around because he won't fight back. And the only reason why most people didn't fight with me because I was big. So obviously a bigger guy is more intimidating than a little person. A little person, gets picked on a lot more because they're little. Oh, of course. Yeah, it's absolutely true. Yeah, but it's funny when I would. But after a while, I think once they knew how I was, they realized all my friends were like not my race. Because they were like, why is he hanging around all the Asian people? Why is he hanging around all the white people? Why is he hanging around all the Mexican, the black people? You realize, and then they left me. They realized I wasn't that way. He's all right. He's cool with everybody, so they leave you alone.
Right.
Nobody found me threatening at school. Yeah, obviously, when I transferred there, they didn't know me, so they figured I was a cholo or something. It's gonna be like hardcore Mexican, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, the way I act, shit. You saw my room, and you're like, this guy can't be Mexican. If I showed you guys my room, you would be like, there's no way this dude is Mexican. You wouldn't think I'm Hispanic at all. Guarantee you, nobody would. There's no fucking way anybody would think I'm Hispanic. Everybody thinks, would think, if they saw me like, dude, this dude's Asian. It's like, totally Asian. I'm like, nope, I'm not Asian either. I know, like I said, if they knew my likes and my habits, they would be like, yeah, this guy is either Asian or white. The only two things that people I think would associate with me just based on my things and my tastes. You can find my room. Well, you wanna see my room? I can show you a video of my room. It's like a weeb paradise, man. Like any weeb fan would be like, oh my god, I love your room. Like your room is so weeby. Show it to you. I wanna see it. Look at my wallpaper for God's sake. Look for that to tell you alone what my room is like. It's the way how I express myself. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here. Let me show you my video. Seriously, this is my room. You want to see my room? This is my room, dude. You can see it. Just fucking full of anime girls. This weeb shit, man. I got like so much weeb shit in my room. This isn't even my latest update of my room. I want to do another one when I move on the road. I'll reorganize my room and show you all my stuff. But yeah, this is weeb shit, dude. That's just a section of it. Way more crap than that. What's up, Babu? How you doing? I don't know. A lot of people tell me the same thing. They say, "Ooh, why do I get recommended to you?" I don't know. I have no idea. A lot of people say that shit in YouTube. Like, why do I keep getting recommended to you? I don't know any. Like, I don't even know you. I'm like, I don't know. Nah, there's no loot stuff. I mean, there's lewd stuff. There's no nude shit, if that's what you mean. No sex or nothing. Yeah, you can see, like, all my shit. Oh, my parents don't know. My mom doesn't know. God, if she saw my room, she'd be like, "You in that Japanese shit." That's all. I know that's what she would say. "You in that Japanese shit." That's, that's all I know. That's what she would say. She'd just say, "You in that Japanese shit." That's what she would tell me. I don't know why you're so infatuated with Japanese shit. I don't get it. Like, why are you so into that crap? You know, even one of my friends that watches me stream, that's well, not my friend, he's like a relative. He's like a friend of the family. He didn't know what I was like, and then when he saw me streaming and he saw what I liked, he was like, "Oh my god, I totally didn't know you were all into this shit." Because he doesn't know me, so when you look at me, you wouldn't think I'm like this, and then when you see, he's like, "Oh," and now he wants to know all about me because he's like, "Oh my god, you look at all the cool shit you have." I'm like, "Why do you have all this shit?" I'm like, "Hey man, I like anime. I love video games. Big fan. It's my thing. You know, it's what I like." Whole room is just covered in figures. Yeah, that's just one of them. Like I said, I got other stuff too. Again, this is my old room. This is my old setup. My new setup's gonna be a little different. I don't have enough room. I got so much crap. So you see, like I am as nerd as you can think of. I'm super nerd. And this is my computer. I got a lot of figures. Like I said, I have at least like since that video, I probably have at least 30 more figures. And I'm still need to find room for them because I'm running out of room. I have so many figures, dude. I stopped buying figures just because I have too many. I've been trying to sell some of them because I also like sell them to flip them because I like hold on to them for a bit. I basically will like, wait for them to inflate and then I'll sell them for more money. I'm sitting on thousands of dollars for the figures, man. I got a lot. Like I said, I got a lot of nice shit. You know, kind of what to expect. Oh, LEDs. This is a thing. It's just aesthetics. But yeah, that's my room. So, like I said, I'll have another video of when I have time to make another one. But yeah, I made that when I redid my room last time, which was it back in June when I did this whole revamp. I'll do another revamp down the road. I know I'm gonna want to do it again. I want to clean up my room and revamp it again. It just again, I just don't have any room. That's the problem. I got so much shit in my room. But that's my room. So you kind of know what I'm like. So lots of anime shit. Super anime. No problem. You don't even speak English. Sorry. Sorry, Babu. Only speaking the
Is
English.
there time for a quick snack?
Yeah. I don't speak Spanish very well. Muy poquito. Even though I'm Hispanic, I don't speak Spanish fluently. You know, you're like, how dare you not speak the mother language? Like, I wasn't born in Mexico. I was born here. No worries, it's cool. I let a lot of people they like it, so it kind of they know my personality. They know what I'm like, and they're like, oh, he's I've had people like have a completely different outlook on me after they know the things that I like. They're like, oh my god, you're totally not what I thought you were like. Because some people they look at you and think, oh, he's a hard ass. He fucking he's probably really mean or he probably likes manly things, and then they realize like, oh, he's a big old softy. Like he's just you just don't know with some people. You just don't know. You don't know somebody
In adventuring,
till
as in
you
business.
kind of like yeah. Obviously I don't like when you see me in real life. You would never guess I'm in anime or video games. You would never suspect it because I don't show it. I kind of hide it from everybody. I don't make it publicly displayed unless you ask. So it's kind of like, I keep it to myself. But when you see it, and you're like, when you come in my room, like, oh shit, like, what the fuck? You know? Maki? Maki. Which figure are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Anri's figure. I don't know. Yeah, there's Makis. Like, which Maki? Like, there's so many Makis. Oh, Love Live. The the musical show. Like what do they call it? The Idol Master. Kind of like it's like Idol Master. Basically, like it's like what slice of life, but with girls being idols. I do like J-pop and anime music. Yeah, it's just the new Idol Master. It's the same shit. Not different. I know how it goes. Been there, done that. I know all about it. Nothing. It's nothing new. I've seen so much anime. I'm pretty used to the usuals. I hear about it. I mean, I don't watch anime like I used to. I definitely have dialed it back with anime. There's just too much anime now. There's way too much anime. Like it's daunting how much anime there is now. The last anime I sat down and really watched, was Castlevania. I love Castlevania. The Netflix series, if you guys ever watched it, it's really good. Really damn good. High quality shit. And I watch I don't just watch anime. I watch other shows, like American shows. Like one of my favorite anime shows that's out, it's more current, is I love BoJack Horseman. BoJack Horseman is so funny. That show is like super real, and it's super funny. And when I first watched the first season, and man, that shit got real on the second season. I couldn't stop watching it. I was like, God damn, this show's good. And I think they're like on season 4 or 5 now. I haven't watched the latest season yet. But yeah, I like American shows too. The new DuckTales is really good. You guys, obviously, I'm pretty sure all of you guys know what DuckTales is. Classic. The new DuckTales is actually quite good. I know that, like, when they recently showed, I think, the Darkwing Duck episode, the second one, which was really cool. I love Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck was so awesome. That was probably my favorite Disney afternoon show back in the day. When, you know, remember back when the Disney afternoon was a thing? I'm sure some of you guys remember that back in the day. You know, what was it? Gummy Bears, Tailspin, Chippendales Rescue Rangers. That was classic fun Disney, man. Disney was good back then. A lot of good shows. I mean, the problem is they don't do well. I mean, if they're not making money, I mean, what's the point of continuing if no one's watching it? All about viewership, man. If no one's watching your show, you're not going to stay online. You gotta have your audience has to be interested in your show. Just saying. But yeah, I don't watch TV that much anymore. I mean, I have a TV. I can watch TV if I want. I just don't play games. I mostly just play games. I don't really watch television that much. Watch anime once in a while. I mostly play games. So sick of Family Guy and Simpsons, man. Simpsons got old so long ago. Like, Simpsons used to be good. I'm just tired of how much Simpsons is. It's just, honestly, it's overstayed its welcome. Just tired. And then Family Guy was good for a while, and it did the same thing. The only show out of the ones that did it right was, honestly, the only show out of all those, like, shows that was good, that was, you know, kind of like that American family type show, sitcom show, made it was, honestly, Futurama. Futurama ended on a good note. It wasn't too long, it didn't drag its feet, and it finally ended. I was like, thank you. That's how you do it. Now, you know, Futurama is actually going to be memorable. Simpsons is just like, we get it. Like, we get it. Like, I get it. Like, Simpsons is like, yes, we get it. I'm sick of Simpsons. Futurama was really good. I think that's probably one of the biggest gems out of those type of shows. But again, it didn't basically milk the cow dry. It wasn't beating over a dead horse. You know, it ended on a good note. And, you know, I'm fine with that. Good news, everyone! American Dad. I like American Dad. I love Roger. Roger's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not as good as Futurama. It's definitely better than Family Guy and fucking Simpsons. But I think, I don't know if Family Guy, American Dad will run into the same problem. Now, how many seasons are on American Dad?
Let the show begin!
Zoidberg. Yeah, like I said, a lot of good characters. Zoidberg, you know, fucking Fry, you know, there's just a lot of good characters in that show. It's memorable. I haven't watched it in a while. It's been a while since I watched Futurama. It's been a while. I don't even know when did that shit end? 2 years ago? A year ago? I don't even remember. Futurama ended. It didn't last that many seasons, did it? Like, what, 6 seasons? It wasn't that long. 'Cause I know it took a hiatus for a while, and it came back with a few seasons, and it ended. I think it only went up to like 4, and then 5, and then it stopped, and then it had a couple more, and that was it. And I think that's what made it memorable, because it didn't drag its feet. Not like Simpsons with, what are we on, season 30? Like, Jesus God, like, just give it a rest. You know, it's just like, it's almost as shameful. I mean, I'm sorry to say that. As I'm gonna say it, it's like Street Fighter. I'm so sick of seeing Street Fighter just strut its cock around as the best fighting game ever made, and it's just like it's just one of those games. It just keeps coming out as the best fighting game every fucking time it comes out. It's always the best fighting game of the year every fucking time. I'm so sick of it being center stage. Like, it's just one of those things. It's just like it's trying. It thinks that it deserves the spotlight because of the name. It's like, oh, I'm the best because I'm this name. So all I got to do is just whip out my cock, and everybody just sucks it. That's what Street Fighter feels like to me. Like, oh, time to suck the cock, sir. Time to suck that 14-inch cock. That's what it feels like with me every time I see fucking Street Fighter. Just like, God, again. Again with the shit. Like, why can't somebody else have it? Why does it always have to be Street Fighter? Always Street Fighter. Look at Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5, what came out, 2016? Launch was absolute ass. Street Fighter 5, when it came out, was shit. Got Fighting Game of the Year. Fighting Game of the Year. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Why does this game get Fighting Game of the Year? It was awful. But you know why I got Fighting Game of the Year? Because it's Street Fighter. And it always will get Fighting Game of the Year because it's Street Fighter. It will always get Fighting Game of the Year every fucking year that it comes out. It will always be Fighting Game of the Year. It doesn't matter how. Even when the game is an update, like, oh look, it's Street Fighter 5 Championship Game of the Year. It's like it's just what is it called? An add-on. Fucking the game. It's not even a new game, but no, it doesn't matter. Fucking Fighting Game of the Year. It's just, oh my god, like, stop giving it to that game for every fucking time. I'm sick of it. Jesus, there's better games out there. Street Fighter had its run. Street Fighter used to be good. It used to be set the standard, but it is not the standard anymore. But it doesn't matter because legacy. Because it's that legacy entitlement. Because it's brand recognition. It's like, oh well, Street Fighter is the same as Intel. I'm going there. Street Fighter is the same as Intel processors. Intel has been rehashing the same goddamn processor for the last, I don't know how many fucking revisions. What, 4 or 5 generations of the fucking 14 nanometer process? We have been on 14 nanometers for God knows how many fucking years, and they're still toting that they're the best processor on the market. Now they're not anymore. AMD actually took over. I'm so happy that AMD took the crown from Intel. I'm like, oh my god, AMD is actually the best processor on the market now. It is official. They have crushed Intel. I was like, I almost brought a tear to my eyes just to see AMD come on top. Like, man, AMD has not been in the spotlight for like over 15 years. So it was an achievement for them just to say, we did it. Our hard work paid off. Now we're the big boys. Now Intel's like, oh shit, we can't rest on our laurels anymore. And now I look at them like, yeah, Intel, maybe you ought to fucking try once in your life instead of sitting on your ass doing absolutely nothing because you think that you're entitled to your fucking, that you deserve the best just because of your name. You're resting on your laurels. I'm glad that AMD gave them the kick in the ass that they need now. Now we're actually, we're going to actually see competition now. Are you actually going to try now? I don't. Tekken's cool. Tekken, I like Tekken. I think Tekken 7's kind of wearing out though. I'll be honest, I wasn't too thrilled. Hey, what's up, username? I wasn't too thrilled with Tekken 7 getting another season. It's a whack ass season too. Season 4 looks whack. I'm sorry. Season 4 looks so substance depraved. Like it's cool Kunimitsu's in it. I like Kunimitsu. She's an awesome character. But it's just look at two characters and two stages. That's season 4. It's like, oh shit, that's pretty crap. I think Tekken 7 has it's been around too long. I think Tekken 7 is like, okay, we need a new Tekken. 4 years going on the same Tekken. I'm getting tired of Tekken 7. I really am. It's fine. Make a new game. Make a new game. I'm tired of Tekken 7. Tekken 7 has just, again, it's just one of those, we get it. I understand. Tekken 7 has just overstayed its welcome way too much. Like, I think generally healthy for a game is 2 to 3 years, maybe max. After 3, you need to move to the next game. 2 years average. Yeah, I just feel like it's nothing to get hyped about anymore. It's just, okay, cool. I want something new. I mean, we need something new. I'm sorry. It's time. It is time. You need to make something different. You need to change up the formula again. You got to mix it up. You got to throw you got to throw another monkey wrench in there. I've experienced Tekken 7 enough. It's like I get it. Like I honestly was done after season 2. I was done with Tekken after season 2. Season 3 didn't really do anything for me very much. And season 4 didn't do jack shit. Even my friends that are diehard Tekken fans don't even like season 4. And they were losing interest since 3. I'm doing okay. A season? I don't even remember, Henry. I don't fucking remember Tekken 7 Season 2. I don't shit if I remember. It's been too long. That was like 2 years ago. Seasons generally, it depends on the game. Like Tekken was like, maybe a year or so. And also the updates, they're too slow. Like you'll get a character like every 5 to 6 months. That's way too slow. It's just like, God, you should be bringing out a character every 2 months. Like every 6 months is too slow. Again, it's just one of those things of I'm done with Tekken. It's like I like Tekken 7. It was a good game. I played it. I played the hell of it when it first came out. Great game because it was a new experience. But now the experience has run dry. It's just, yeah, you get a new character, but fundamentally the game is mostly the same. You're just gonna learn the character's moves, apply the same logic you do with Tekken 7 mechanics because you know them. You know them already too well. It's just insert this character, do these combos, do these setups. It's not really a new experience. Whereas if it was Tekken 8, where you have to build it from the ground up again, completely different, combos, completely different setups, completely different stages, updated graphics, new music style. The whole game, becomes a new experience again. So it's actually fun to play. But when it's just you're building on the same game for so fucking long, it just eventually you're just like, okay, I had enough. I want something new. That's all. So, fighting game wise, though, I'll be honest, I've been really out of fighting games lately. I know Hawk knows, Boo knows. I have, I have had. I'm not pleased with the fighting game generation right now. As far as good games out there, it's just Tekken 7. I don't care about anything else. I don't like DBZ. I can't stand DBZ. I don't like Grand Blue Fantasy. I think that game's boring. I don't like Street Fighter 5. I don't like Mortal Kombat 11. I don't like fucking I don't like any of them. I think they're all boring. I think they're all boring games. They've lost a lot of their charm that used to make, the games that used to be good. They've lost their charm, dude. They're just not fun to me. Artifacts right now. They just stopped being fun. They really did. In my opinion, they've stopped being fun. So I don't know how you guys feel about fighting games right now, but yeah, for me, fighting games I think have been getting stale. That's just me. Again, I don't know how you guys feel about it. Nice stats. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. That's pretty good. Boo. Not defense. I don't want fucking defense. Everything else is good. Defense. Boo. Nobody likes defense. It's better than what I had, though. Defense sucks. It's a little bit better piece for her, though. I like the stats a lot better than my last piece. Yeah, I know one of my other friends, he did the same thing. He was playing fighting games, and he feels it too. He's like, God, fighting games just don't feel fun anymore. Like, yeah, there's just those awesome fighting games that used to come out that really felt just awesome to play. Just you had so much creativity with your options. It just feels like they feel like a lot of those fighting games now, they're so restrictive. They're restrictive, not a lot of creative freedom, very, a lot of set play shit, a lot of, stuff where it's, very streamlined. Like they simplify everything, make everything, oh, if you use one character, you can use every character like this, it's just, we made all the motions the same, and all, everybody has 3 moves, everybody has 1 super, it's just like, why are you doing that? Like, nobody plays, truly unique, make everybody just play its own way.
Haven't you heard?
Like it used to be.
I'm all for work-life balance.
That's another reason why I liked
I think
anime
this is
fighters
pushing
back
it.
in the day, because anime fighters, man, you get some wicked cool archetypes. just really interesting playstyles with different motions, different just combos, different setups. Just everybody. I feel like everybody in those games, like perfect example is Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear Xrd was amazing. You know, even go back further, like Guilty Gear Accent Core. Like holy crap, everybody in that game plays so different. Like you cannot pick up one character and expect to know how to play the next one. It just does not work. You will not play that character the same way. You will
I'm
be
all for work-life
completely,
balance,
like
but I
lost
think this is pushing it.
with how the game plays. You know, it's like, god damn. Like, yeah, they played so awesome. Like, geez, these games are so cool. Like, you had so much creative expression. You can, everybody, and then everybody played different with the characters. You know, no, it was just like, oh, you always do this one combo, this one setup with this, and you always use this one character. It feels like it's been more prominent than ever with games. Like, we're literally just seeing the same shit all the time because the game is so limited on what you can do. So guess what? All you're gonna see is optimized shit because that's all there is. What happened to just, you know, making a good game? Yeah, I mean the games were a little broken. I'll give that. Pretty much done for today. I can't do anything else right now. Used all my shop resets in 6 days. So next, what is it? 20? Yeah, the first. So when the reset happens, that's when the new banner comes out. Everything's gonna reset. Get my baits and everything. I mean, nice, lots of nice stuff. Yeah, I'm already at what 4,300 gems. So we got what 6? Yes, 8 days, 6 days. Yeah, 6 days till the next banner. So yeah, I'll be at about 5,400 gems, 5,500 maybe. About 5,400. Oh yeah, I heard there's a new event gonna happen for this game. It's gonna be a Clee Bomberman game. I saw video footage of it. It's, oh, it looks so cute. It's basically, it's like a 2D pixel version of Bomberman, but with Clee and character. It looks really adorable. It's gonna be our next event. It looks really
Come
cool.
on, enough
I was like, okay,
procrastinating.
that looks
Go.
fun. Just yeah, it's just like, oh, that's cute. A little retro game like that as an event. Yeah, Clee Bomberman. Hey, you want to see it? I'll show you it. You want to see what it looks like? I mean, we're done here, so yeah, I got nothing to do. Let me show you. Look it up. I saw a video of it. The Clee Bomber. Supposedly, this is going to be in the game. Somebody was showing a video of it. It looks similar to this. It was on what you call it, Majestic Gaming. He showed. Oh, did you guys see Ayaka too? Ayaka was fucking bitching, dude. See, trying to find the video. Yeah, the Clee minigame.
Are those over
it's a
100?
fan-made game too.
And big thank you for everyone. Now, if you haven't subscribed, this is a really good time to do so. Make sure you also turn the bell on for the latest news as I find more of them fast. You can see even unlock dungeons.
Yeah, it's so cute. Here we go. I'll show you it.
Now, I always try to save the best news to last. On this post made by Yuki Tower, it seems that someone actually created a particular Game Boy version of the Genshin Impact game with Clee as the main character. Let's have a look at this together.
Supposedly it's
This
supposed to
actually
be
looks
an
pretty
event. It
amazing.
looks so adorable.
So what's happening is, if you guys have played Bomberman before, this is very
looks
similar to
so
Bomberman.
cute.
Klee can lay little bombs around, and she can blow up enemies.
Supposedly
As she
it's
blow up
going to be
enemies,
maybe they're
the enemies
the
can't
person
hurt
that
her.
made
As she
this. They're
blow
going to
up
say, "Oh, we're
other
going to
items,
incorporate this
she can
into the
loot
event."
items
I'm
and
like, that
progress
looks
further.
cool. I would play
Look at
that.
the monsters. They're literally the monsters from Genshin Impact, and you can lure them around. You
Looks
can
so
do damage to
cute.
them. Sometimes they take more damage too. And they also fire arrows. This is pretty interesting.
It's so
And if we
fucking
go
cool.
further, that we can even unlock dungeons and also boss fights with this particular game. So over here you can see that she is going into a Bumblebee game. So over here you can see the title of the game, Bumblebee, and also the
Supposedly this is going to be an event.
1987
Again, I don't know if that's
And
100%
if we keep going,
confirmed.
what you're going to see is you're going to start into a mini dungeon. You'll be fighting monsters like the Pac-Man, and as you blow them up like the Bomberman style, you eventually come to the boss. Now, with the classic music we usually hear when we're fighting a monster, this is the
Still
boss
looks so
with the
damn
Abyssal
adorable.
Mage. Very interesting, right? I really like the idea, and you know, it's nice to see people actually putting
So
work to
fucking
it.
well
Oh,
made.
Klee died, by the way. So you gotta be careful with the multi-attacks of the Hydro Mage. Oh, this is the Hydro or Cryo Mage? Lying bounce around. This is pretty fun, right? And I love it how the music actually escalates and there's different phases of the boss that chases you around. Pretty interesting. So personally, I haven't played the game before,
that's so
and we're not
cute.
sponsored by the game or anything at all. I just thought it's really fun to see the game around and also to talk about something that's like a side game for Genshin Impact. And in case if you guys are wondering,
Again, this is
let me
just
show you
something
what
I've
happens
heard
when
is
we
supposed to be in the next
defeat the boss with
event,
Klee over
but
here on this clip.
There's no
So she
confirmation.
can
It could be all
magical
bullshit.
treasure chest. Unfortunately,
Even if it's
we
just, I
couldn't see
mean, I
any
know
five
it's a
stars.
fan-made game,
You can
which
see on the
I wouldn't be
right over
surprised if
here
it's not
that
an
this
event,
game
but
is
even then, it's
expected
still
to be
adorable. I
launching
don't
next
care.
week. And it's a
It's a cute
PC
little
version
game.
and
It's
also
really
mobile
well made.
version.
Really
So
well
this
made.
is basically a small advertisement for the game that was posted onto Reddit.
We'll see.
You can also see the comments over here is that when your phone isn't compatible to download Genshin Impact, we can try the Genshin Game Boy
pretty
over
cute.
here with Klee and Bumblebee.
It's cute. It's really, really cute. You wanted to see that. Eventually, it's really adorable. But yeah, like I said, with fighting games, though, yeah, just I'll be honest, like the last good fighting games I've liked, and this is just truth. Like the last fighting games I liked was Guilty Gear Xrd was my biggest one in the last 5-6 years. That was my biggest fighting game. I played the crap out of it. I kind of like I stopped playing it because one, I've had enough of it. You know, it's one of those. I want the next Guilty Gear game. I'm waiting for Strive, like really, really bad. And that's really the only fighting game I care about right now. Like I don't care about any other fighting game but Guilty Gear Strive. There's nothing else coming out. There is absolutely nothing on the horizon right now. Guilty Gear Strive is the only fighting game that's coming out in the next 6 months. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing on the horizon. I mean, I know people were playing, what do you call it? I'm sure you guys saw the update for Guilty Gear X and Core Plus. I'm pretty sure everybody here that plays fighting games know that was like a big thing. I have Guilty Gear, don't I? Guilty Gear X and I have it. I'm pretty sure I do. This one. Pretty sure everybody's played this one. The game is so big. Why is this so big? I need to like sit down and play this one these days. I haven't played it since the recent patch for the net play because they put GGPO. And I heard it's like permanent beta right now for GGPO. So the game was only like $3, I think. This is such a good game for $3. It's such an amazing fighting game. The only thing is that I've played it so much, and I'm just like, I mean, it'd be nice to go back to it. I don't remember anything. I mean, it's one of those things. I'm just looking for a new experience. So this experience back then was fucking amazing. back in the day, this was the shit. Like, this was the game. This was the, you know, every anime fan's like wet dream for fighters. You wanted the anime fighting game? This was it. This was the ultimate in anime fighters. This one, I think, is the one that like shook the ground. It was like when this came out into existence, I was just like, "Holy shit! Stop the presses! What the hell is this?" The music was so good in this game. God, the music is legendary. It's like I have not heard a soundtrack that sounds as good as Guilty Gear. I really haven't. Like, Jesus God. For fighting games, Guilty Gear is king for music. Like, the music is just so fucking good. The other thing about I will say this game is very difficult to play. Like, if you don't know all the bullshit in this game, like, I'm so spoiled with Guilty Gear Xrd. When I go back to this game, like, holy crap, this game is so much harder to play than Guilty Gear Xrd. Xrd is like so much easier. This game has like so many mechanics. Like, there's so much shit in this game. It's like it gets a little daunting because it's just the number of things you can do in this game. It's like I can see why a lot of people wouldn't play it because they would just look at the tools and just be like, okay, this is too much. Like, there's just too much. There's too much to remember, too much to execute. You're just gonna get overwhelmed with the amount of shit in this game. But that's why I like it so much because it's like the next level. And I feel like not many games have kind of went past this point. Like, nothing has really tried to go further. Everybody just kind of like everything's just taking a step back, making everything easier, making everything less, making everything more accessible. Because we don't want, you know, people feeling the game is too difficult to play. So I think as a result, it makes the game suffer. That's why a lot of games, you know, they don't have lasting appeal. Why they, you know, they're kind of like people play them and they're just it's flavor of the day, and then that's it. People stop playing it. I'm gonna put this on for a little bit, just to do a little Guilty Gear before I go to sleep. I just want to see if I even remember how to do this shit. I don't remember the blue cancels. The was it they had the false Roman cancels. Fucking slashback. There's force break moves. You know, the instant kills. There's so much shit in this game. It's like, God, like this everybody would just get scared playing this if you've never played a Guilty Gear game before. See how this plays on my computer. I'm pretty sure it plays fine. It has been a while, Guilty Gear. Oh, sorry. I gotta change the thing. Hold on a second. I think I gotta set the resolution and shit. Give me a second. Hold on. Gotta change the capture. Let me go in the options and change it. Yeah, I don't think this supports 4K. I know, I'm checking something. Hold on. We gotta see if I can do game capture. Hold on. Can't do full screen because of my resolution. Hold on. Turn the projector. Hold on. Gotta do a bunch of shit. Hold on. might not work. So I might have to change the resolution of my desktop to make it work. I did not play this. It's so fucking long. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying. I don't know if you can see it now. Does it show, or do you guys? It doesn't move. It doesn't move, does it? You're not seeing anything, right? I don't think it's moving. Is it staying still on your guys' end? Yeah, it's not showing. I don't think I can capture it. It won't let me. I have to change the resolution. Oh, damn, I capture the window either. Nope. I think I have to change it. Let me see if I can do a window mode. Try window mode. Yeah, more than likely I'm gonna have to change the resolution. It's an old game, so I'm not surprised it doesn't work. Capture window, but it likes to do full screen. Yeah, I can do it that way, but I don't think I can change it to full screen. Let me try something. Let's see if changing it to full screen doesn't do it. I don't know, but it might not let me pick up the window. I can't do it. It won't let me. It needs to be. It won't capture the window if it's in full screen mode. So I have to change the resolution. It sucks. So I gotta go into settings and change it because this stupid game doesn't want to detect. Try that now. It's display. 60. Forbid, don't play this at fucking 30 frames is terrible. Alright, let me see if that works. I don't know if it'll work now. It's the only thing I don't like playing at older games because it doesn't read the resolution properly. It doesn't know how to. So you have to change the resolution. Should be able to see it now. You guys see it now? Is it proper now? Like I said, I have to change the resolution. It works at 1080 fine. But I'll just play this for like 30 minutes on the stream. Like I said, back then, this was the game, guys. This was the fucking game, dude. said, I'm really excited for Guilty Gear Strive. I really hope that brings me out of my fighting game funk, because I have not played these games in so long. It's nice to just, you know, I would like to fall in love again with the next iteration. I really hope the next iteration is really good. Did I read my controller?
Please select your character.
Yeah, there's some things in it. Compared to playing Exurb. Exurb looks so much better than this game. Music's still fucking good though. I just used to love just listening to the music, man. The music's so fucking good. You just hear the music and it just gets you pumped, dude. You just want to fight. Really, it's good music. Yeah, I used to use my characters in this game were Potemkin was my number one. I used Potemkin, I used May, I used Testament, I used Bridget, I used Johnny a little bit, Dizzy sometimes, I used Jam a lot. That's mainly who I use. I use and I also sometimes use Viking. Yeah, you have a lot of characters to choose from. Let's see if I remember my shit with Potemkin. I used to play Potemkin. And it'd be classic music. Classic. Classic Guilty Gear. I'm trying to remember if I remember the moves. So bear with me, guys. I don't remember this game, but it's been years since I played. It's been like 14 years, I think, since I played this game. Oh man, I got the nasty colors. It's been 14 years since I played this game. Oh shit, the buttons are all fucked up. Hold on. Buttons are all fucked up. Because I don't remember all of it. There's a lot of weird shit. This was PS2. I always remember the insta kills. Those were always insta kills are always fucking cool, man. Force break moves too. Then there was like blue roaming. Like you do. They do it right at the right time. Really good. You do it like you do like really good. They hit the buttons right at the right time. Really weird.
Please select your character.
Yeah, I'm so used to Guilty Gear 2 more than this game. The game feels weird playing this one. Oh, that trips. I forgot, it's like a lot of moves properties. She had a flip move right there. Weird. She had like a move where you flip It's so weird. It really feels weird coming back to this and just like trying to play this again. I'd have to really sit down and play this for like days to get used to it. I used to play this like every fucking day, but I've forgotten so much stuff. And there? One second, guys. Just gotta take care of something.
Daredevil.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna be leaving stream in about 15 minutes or so. I gotta take care of something important. My roommate needs me to take him to the bank, and after I get done streaming, it's an emergency, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna even leave in about 15 minutes. I gotta take him to the bank to leave tomorrow. I'm gonna borrow some money because it's kind of an emergency. want you guys to hear the conversation. Yeah, so I'm just fucking around. Just fucking around right now. I don't remember this shit. Stagger them and they keep going. Goes loop de loop. Shoot the moon. Fucking shoot the moon was hilarious. Shoot the moon. It brings back.
Please select your character.
Get my amount of memory I'd have to do on this shit. Lots to remember. Yeah, if I was playing Exert, I'd be right into it real quick, because Exert I remember really well. depending on how many seconds you hold it, change the level. Makes me wonder how I did this Oh yeah, like I said. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that. I know the music's kind of loud, so if I ever just tried to play this again, then I said maybe, keyword, maybe. I'm still waiting for Strive, so Strive I'll actually put a lot of time into just because it's going to be a completely new game. This game is just more just, getting familiar with it again. I've already played this before. He had to block it in a real weird motion, if I remember right. And then an instant kill, so you did the traditional Japanese behind the I feel like that's called. Huge! I hope the next Guilty Gear is really special. I really want it to be like amazing. To give me something good to play. Time isn't fun.
Please select
Character
your
on my list.
character.
I'm gonna go take my friend to the bank and then go to sleep. Underrated character. Hardly, not many people used her. She was interesting though. I thought her blood mechanic was really neat in this game. Two-frame timing. It takes days of practice to get used to it.
Romantic.
Weird. She didn't have an instant kill, if I remember right. Yeah, she didn't have that too. I think that was it. I should have pulled it. What's her force break? Does she have a force break? Maybe she didn't have it. I don't remember if she did have a force break. I remember Busy having a force break. Oh wait, she had that fucking move. Oh my god. I remember that shit. Hold up, blade kick, back forward down, like... Yeah, maybe that's what was her instant kill. I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, I can't contain my strength. Oh, back forward down. Punch and back slide. I'd rather do this. Such a fucking ridiculous person. I don't know if I was supposed to be jumping into it. Jumping into it. That is really too hard. I remember that. She turns into that demon shit. Yeah, you had to do it like doing that jumping. There you go. Yeah, that was a special move they gave her in this version, I think. I thought it was kind of cool. They actually gave her kind of a pseudo instant kill, but it's not based on mode. No problem, dude. I gotta go help my friend. I gotta go take my friend to the bank because he needs. I just wanted to play this for a little bit. That was fun. Alright. Sir off, no problem, dude. You have a good one. I said I'm gonna get out of here, so. But yeah, like I said, I'd love to play I'll get back to Genshin Impact tomorrow. Oh, let me change my background resolution again. I love you. Change it back to this. Advanced properties. Okay, it's like all zoomed in. Sorry. Nope. Oh shit. On screen. On screen. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Sorry. Screen zoomed in. It's a fucking 4K. But anyways, that's cool, guys. Alright, guys, I gotta get out of here. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Usual time. So, yeah, Galen, I'm about to leave, actually. Sorry. I gotta go take my friend at the bank, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll be back on tomorrow to do my dailies. So, probably be on around 2, and I'll probably stay on until maybe like 5, and then I gotta get ready for Thanksgiving with family, and then be streaming all night Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for Genshin Impact and other games. So, but anyways, guys, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys later. You guys take